entirely way too early for this.
What do you got in your cup?
It's just an iced coffee.
Yeah, sure it is. Sure it is.
Don't judge me, it's Friday, okay?
Yeah, of course, it's nice on the day that we can't ride.
Yes.
It's just always the case.
Yes, and it's supposed to be stormy tomorrow. So we have a few things for the Road Glide today. Cinderella.
Cinderella's back.
Cinderella's, oh, you're gonna keep the name.
Why not? She can take it.
You hated it.
With the power she put out, you can call her whatever.
All right. Yeah, what do you guys think on those numbers, huh?
100, 100.
Well, it was 100, 104.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
You don't downplay yourself now.
Yeah, I won't. These are some upgrades that you guys should not be depriving yourself of.
What are these great upgrades you got?
The Advan Black whole shot bags. What a game changer.
Yeah.
Really, what a game changer. Color matched, you just select your color and boom, here they are. So here's the difference. Let's come over here, Tanya. As you can see, look at all the definition and the contour, and it's chopped. Also, if you have a 98 to 2013 bagger, look at the difference here. You're opening like this, right? The pain in the ass.
Oh yes.
Trying to open, you're like fudge, and these things are popping open while you're riding. Now, when you upgrade to the whole shot bags, boop, and one touch. That's it.
That's amazing.
What a difference, right?
What a difference. And it changes the look of the bike so much. It's incredible how much it just.
And we were debating about adding a stripe to it. What do you guys think about that? I'm pretty happy with no stripe.
I think you should just keep it no stripe, because my personal opinion is that I think with the definition in the bags, that stripe might take away from it. Now that's just how I feel. You guys let us know what you think. If we should continue the striping, maybe get it wrapped, some sort of wrappage going on. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be too much, and I think it's gonna take away from the look of the bag. But
I was almost, here's what I was thinking. I was almost thinking, you see how the silver line follows the bike here. I was almost thinking of having it like somewhat like break up, like the line like pieces. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Just an idea.
Yeah.
But let's hear from you guys what you think about that. I don't know if we talked about it.
We did not talk about it.
So this is the Geyser engineering rear fender, and I did not want to add any holes or tail light. So I added these Eagle Lights light bars as tail lights now.
Yeah, those are nice.
Turn signals could be a little bit brighter, but they're not for this application. This is just me trying things, right, Tanya?
Yes, exactly. We like to try things around here. Next upgrade.
Next upgrade.
Ready?
I am ready. Oh, baby.
You've been wanting these a really long time.
I have.
And he finally pulled the plug and stopped being Mr. Cheapo and did it.
But for a good reason.
These are Geyser engineering.
Yes.
The enforcers, right?
Yeah, so this is their 11.8 enforcer, so they're actually for the newer style calipers there. The reason I went with Geyser is because there's a lot of companies out here that offer brake rotors, right? Mm-hmm. But the reviews and the quality on these for the price point was unbeatable. Unbeatable. Yeah. Like substantially cheaper than some of the other big box names.
Yeah.
And
we went with Galfer on mine, right?
Yes, which is a great rotor. I'm just saying these are substantially cheaper. Yeah. And they're also
still great.
Made in the USA.
Right. And we love the made in the USA.
Also went with titanium rotor bolts.
Oh yeah, of course, you had to.
And I also went with, if you want to show them the back.
Yeah, we may not be able to get to the back today.
Let's just be real with ourselves with our schedule today. We're not getting to the back right now, but maybe we'll be able to clip it in. So the back's going to look a little different because it's not an enforcer style rotor. That's not how it goes. So that's pretty awesome looking. That's going to go with the whole theme of the bike. So
yeah.
And with
now that you have the whole shot bags, your wheel shows a lot more now, so it just makes sense to have.
And I want the performance of them too.
Right.
This is actually going to work. So I'll be doing new pads, front and rear.
Definitely.
It's going to look a lot better than those.
Yeah, because I mean, stock.
That's just the stock rotor. So
who likes stock? Nobody likes stock.
Stock is boring.
Stock is boring.
So for this job, we're using our Let's Roll lift and dolly. We have a link in the description for this. This is an awesome product, especially for stuff like this, quick driveway stuff, or even stored. You can do this by yourself
Even women can do it.
Even women can do it. See? Just the important part is just to make sure. I always like to put a hand on it, but you really don't need to. Just make sure that your frame's coming down onto it. Slide this baby in. And then she can lower it back down. The important part here is to lock your wheels because you don't want this thing flying away on you.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's all right. You can clank into my bike all you want. Look at that.
Boom, baby.
So now it's fully on wheels. We can roll this around. If for some reason this project went south and we couldn't get the front wheel back on or a back wheel back on, we can just roll into the garage.
All right, first step.
Disclaimer, we're just having fun. We are not professionals. If you aren't here to enjoy, this channel may not be for you.
We're just gonna get this beautiful carbon fiber.
Yep. This is also Geyser Engineering's front fender. So I have their rear fender for the early model baggers and their front fender. And while she's doing that, I'll tell you guys, we have one more awesome upgrade. Cannot wait to show you guys. This one was a really custom touch, so stick around for that one. What kind of bolts do I have in there, Tanya?
ARP.
Yeah, they're nylock nuts, so they're taking a while. That's why, but you don't have to use Loctite, which is nice, and you don't have to really worry about them backing out. It's tight, I know. Look, I just tightened something too, don't worry. Instead of loosening it. And now I'm covered in ACs.
Me too. Eric won't let me do this. Why, Eric?
I've had a bad experience with rotor bolts before.
Because what did you do?
So I was taking rotor bolts out of this wheel actually a while back, and they seized in there. The company, I guess, they made it right. They sent me a new wheel, but the company, I don't think they cleaned the threads after it was powder coated or whatever they did, and they just sent the rotor bolts in, and they were like, the threads were gone. It was gone. These things just spun. The bolts just broke. Remember, Tanya?
We're just blaming it on other people.
Oh no, it was 100% his fault. Otherwise, he wouldn't have sent me a new wheel. I paid full price for this. This is right, Tanya?
That's right. Anyway, I didn't want to be responsible for stripping anything or getting anything seized in there. So, you know what? If it happens, it's on him. I mean, we have all new bolts. It's just a matter of...
you just don't want to break one of these off in here.
Yeah. In and out, babe. In and out.
Yeah. I was going to say, I figured what was coming. Always got to stick stuff in holes.
Yep, exactly. Always sticking stuff in holes.
So, I already cleaned these threads when I got the new wheel back for the second time. And so they're good. What I'm doing right now is just getting all the old Loctite out of them because we're not playing this game again, Tanya, right?
Yeah. All right, we got our first problem. Not without surprise.
It's not Geezer's fault.
No, not at all. Well, I mean, not that it's anyone's fault. It's just, so we have
the titanium rotor bolts we spoke about.
Yes.
They're actually a different pitch.
They're standard. Our old ones are metric.
Which is weird, but
yeah.
The old ones thread into the wheel fine. The new ones get about 2 threads in and stop. So
yeah,
we're not playing that game.
Definitely
right,
not playing that game.
So we'll just run the old ones.
Yeah, unfortunately we have to run the old ones, but at least that can be changed later on and he can just do 1 bolt at a time and spin the wheel. So not the biggest deal, but that's where we're at with that. At least I was smart enough to not be like, oh yeah, let's just send it.
Yeah, she starts putting it in, she goes, nope.
I was like, nope, this does not feel right. And then of course Eric had to test it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I tested it.
Make sure it wasn't just a me problem and not a wheel problem.
I thought it was just a me problem for her.
Yeah. Woo. It's meaty.
That's an Icon, baby. That's a new one.
It's beefy.
Beefy.
It's nice.
It is
I like
nice.
it.
I treat
It's no more guessing anymore.
No.
It goes by 5s and it's got your points and
one on each side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. We upgraded.
All right, so we got all our bolts in. We're gonna torque now.
Torque. not much on these things.
Yeah.
It's only like 16 to 24. Did she realize that I'm helping her with my foot?
Yes, I realize. Thanks.
So what do you guys think? I mean, huge difference. Look at the, you can see right through to the stock in the back. Look at that. Good. Bad.
I think it.
Good.
Bad.
Are you hiding in the corner? Oh, smelling lilacs now? Yeah, we do have a, as she just said off camera, it's an orgasmic bush right
Oh,
here.
it's orgasmic. If you guys don't have a lilac bush, you need to get one. I planted this like 6 years ago and it's amazing. That's all I smell right now. So I'm gonna go with 2 because I'm already done with this.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And it's heating up. It's hot out here.
It's hot and it's 12 o'clock somewhere.
That's right. That's
so
right.
I don't feel so guilty anymore that this is Irish. I keep losing them.
They go flying. They're like little spring clips.
Tink.
People want to see these power tools. This is what happens. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
These are warped. Somebody's really hard on these things. I don't know who it was.
I don't know either. Can you guys take a guess? It was me.
Yeah.
Don't forget to flush your holes, gentlemen. And ladies, you know. How's that working out for you, kid?
Well, it's good. You see all the crap coming out of there? Watch. Look at that. And you can just take like a tap, I guess, and run through, but I think the threads are fine, so I'm just getting the old
I like the in and out works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to the pads.
To the pads. I'm using the fork legs to actually hold it for us. Perfect.
Yes. And here we are for the people, because it's 12 o'clock somewhere.
I don't think that's the time. I think it's 5 o'clock somewhere. But if you're like
in my world, it's 12 o'clock somewhere.
But if you're like us, I think 12 o'clock is worth it. Like that's our rule of thumb. 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock somewhere.
You got nothing really to do.
Yeah.
It's good to go.
I was always 12 in my brain, so cheers.
All right, I did one brake rotor. Tanya's put down the drink.
I watched intently.
I did one, I'm sorry, one set of brakes pads, as you can see the old ones on the ground there. She watched me. Now she's gonna do it and I'll coach her along.
It's my first brake pad job.
This is just like a little screen that she pops off. Then from the bottom as well. Get it so she doesn't fly. Now loosen.
Is it on loosen?
It's on loosen.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Because I'm not getting in trouble for this here.
Also, do yourself a favor and take the screwdriver and pop that clip out too. There's like this little spring clip that holds the, just pop it up. There you go.
Oh, there it
Don't lose it.
We're gonna do that right there.
All right. And then take your pin out. It's only so long and then you just pull it right out. See? Now you have to pull it. There you go, and then just pull the whole thing out. So then turn the leg towards you so you can see what's going on in there. Take your screwdriver and just take out one at a time. Just pop them top and bottom and just try to do one. There you go. You got them both at the same time, huh?
Yeah, I'm good like that.
Yeah. Those were cheap. Those were Amazon, guys. We're not doing that again. Because I think those are what warped my rotors too.
Probably.
Not doing that.
You're learning. You're slowly learning that sometimes quality is better.
Stop buying junk. Get the good stuff. Hey, look at you. Just make sure she's lined up. Remember, it only has threads through the front, so you have to just line up the back first. All right. Those little Chinese caterpillars.
Ugh.
It's hanging from my bike.
Yeah, they're awful. Look what they did. Look what they did to me.
You're covered.
I'm
Are
covered.
you sure that's a caterpillar?
What does that mean?
Take our flathead and gently open these guys up. And this is important at this stage of the game, people. For those of you who don't know, don't hit the front brake while this is like this because your calipers are going to collapse. It's going to collapse the pads, and so
This goes in
this
way, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I took it out.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
that doesn't apply to the trust if you have to try it.
All right, so big one on the bottom. Sorry, 2 on the bottom. I meant to say 2, I'm sorry.
You know, get your descriptions right.
That's it.
Boom.
Now you can take now we can put our wheel back on, but I am gonna hit those rotors with some brake clean because I think I got some anti-seize on the rotors and some Loctite. Don't want that.
Do not want that.
Tanya, tires are directional, right?
Yes.
Look at your arrows, right? That's what we did before we put it on. This has enough anti-seize to kill a baby on here, so we're gonna just leave this. Look at the muscles on her. Hang on 1 second. Now I'll come help you.
Get it in, get it in.
Ow. Too hot. There.
All right, we gotta come down a little bit though.
It's okay, get your space around.
Drop it a little bit. Can you drop it a little bit or no?
That's it.
That's it. Oh God, you almost got my fingers. Nice finger action you got going there.
Thank you, I'm good with them.
I know.
Don't loosen them, tighten them.
Ah, see? You did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the ratcheting right.
Yeah. Mister, it only goes one way. It's only right and left.
I hate you.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
That's right.
That's right, yeah. Uh-huh. But it's different when you're upside down, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you tend to put yourself in upside down positions a lot? We don't want this to fall off. Good. All right, let's put our...
You know, what did I tell you about the trust thing?
I trust you.
No.
With my life.
All right, you didn't spread these apart good enough, sir.
That's your side.
Yeah, but you did it. Can I have the screwdriver, please? Thanks. I don't know why you gotta throw it at me.
I'm done. Put it down here first, but the bottom of it.
I can't, I don't have.
Like this, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
what
just
I was
worry
doing.
about just trying to get the bottom part in first. There, just keep the bottom wide. There you go. And now just slowly work it on and it'll spread itself out. There
Is that how it works?
There you
Is that
go.
how it works, Eric?
I think so. It's worked for me so far. Sunglasses are off. She's getting serious now.
I just had to get in the hole to see.
Yeah.
Maybe if I stuck my finger in there, I would have figured it
that's
out
why
a
we
lot
did it.
quicker.
Ooh, the road queen.
She's out getting some sun. She's sunbathing.
Sunbathing out
She's
here.
sunbathing.
Also ARP. I replaced those.
Of course you did. $40 a bolt.
They were not $40 a bolt.
That's my number I like to
Yeah,
use
it's just
for 'em.
40.
Final touches.
That's it. The
Time to get her off the lift.
brake rotor upgrade is complete. They look amazing. I think they're gonna work really well too, I hope.
Yeah, we're gonna show you in a second, but we're gonna get this off the dolly onto the lift and then
So we slid
onto
our
the
flat
floor.
jack back underneath there. All you need to do is just take the weight of the bike off the dolly,
Slide it on out.
slide this guy right out. You're done.
Boom.
Make sure when you take it off the lift that your kickstand is out. You can see the bike lowering down. And they say it's hands-free, so it somewhat is, but I always like to put a hand on it anyway. And we just don't have time to do the back one right now. Maybe we'll show you guys the back one in the video somewhere.
Yeah, we'll get you some clip.
Here she comes down. Look at it, she's gonna fall into the kickstand on its own. So make sure your kickstand's fully extended, and it is a little nerve-wracking to have the 800-pound bike just coming right at you.
Yeah.
But it works.
But it goes slow.
Still got oil on it from the cam job. Sorry about that. What a difference though. Look at those rotors.
Oh yeah.
They look really nice. Don't mind the pollen-y wheel. If you live anywhere in the Northeast right now, you know about the pollen.
You know about that. You come out, wipe everything down, 2 minutes later, you come back out
Covered.
and it's
My
covered
truck
again.
is green. The Blazer's green.
Everything's green right now.
Everything's green.
Final customized upgrade
For today.
for today. Ready? Woo!
Here.
Oh yeah, Saddlemen.
Before I take it out,
Excuse me while I whip this out.
hang on a second.
Oh
I know-
geez, what now?
I know that we already have a nice Saddlemen on here. It is really beautiful. But
Oh wait, let's talk about this. Why he wants another one is because I had input on this one. So it wasn't all his customization.
yes, back in the day when we were doing this seat, she had input on this one. And it's a nice seat, don't get me wrong.
It's funny how everything I had an input on, you're changing. He wants to get rid of this beautiful Trask pipe too, don't ya?
I thought about
Don't
it.
ya?
I thought about putting a full stainless.
Don't ya?
Yes.
Because I liked that exhaust and you didn't like it.
I thought
Right?
I'm thinking about putting a full stainless. Another thing, we'll see. All right, hands are clean. I wanted a truly custom touch, and this is something that you guys can do too. But oh baby,
Woo!
So we went with another step up. I went for the LS stitch all over it, and then I went for the carbon weave, the strap that goes ground. I went silver stitching, dark gray for the LS stitch, and then we did the VP Customs.
Oh yeah.
And then also the carbon weave in the back. Stickers!
Of course, your stickers.
Let's get the other seat off. We're gonna have to start a Saddlemen wall at this point in the house.
Instead of a helmet wall, we have a Saddlemen wall.
Just so you guys know, we're not selling any of the Saddlemen seats that we have.
Yes.
We're keeping them.
They're our prized possessions.
The only thing we have to do is just loosen this up and spin it around, if you remember correctly. Isn't it so soft?
So soft.
Oh, I love the carbon weave. I haven't got to see this. It looks so good. This is my first time seeing it with it. Oh, that's so cool. Look at the carbon against the carbon. Nice.
You can really see it in the light too.
All right, let's get my license plate back on there, which is quick release, by the way. A truly custom touch now. That is really, really nice with the VP Customs on the top.
And you guys can do it too. You guys can get whatever you want.
However you want to design your seat, literally they can do anything you want. Just look at this. So if you see what you got on the website, but just call them or email them and they can get you hooked up whatever you need.
Looking good, looking good. We just want to give a big shout out to Buster from Saddlemen. Thank you so much for hooking us up with this amazing seat. You are the best. Advan Black for the whole shot bags.
Everything looks so good.
And of course, you can't forget Geyser Engineering for the rotors.
The bike has literally transformed. Like, these are upgrades that you could easily do on your bagger and they change the look like big time. A custom seat, come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Add your touch.
And also, if you've been following us on Patreon, you would already know all these upgrades and a little bit of here and there. So if you like the idea of knowing little bits of pieces of information early, you can join us there. And we have a question for you.
It's a real question.
It's a pretty good question because Eric's kind of always back and forth with this.
Yep.
We have more lighting. What else is new?
More eagle lighting. So what's the question?
The question is, which one does Eric put on his bike? Do we keep the old school?
The original one that we've always had.
Yep. Do we go with the new school?
Projection style, we've had that on there before.
Yep.
Like it, love it.
Or the newest, which Eric has not had on his bike yet, so I assume this will be next.
We'll see. I want to see what they say.
The Bug Eyes.
The Bug Eyes. What do you guys think? Let us know. And as always, any of this Eagle Lights product that you guys see, 15% off.
Yes.
With our
Using our code VP_customs. If you're gonna ask me, if my opinion counts at all,
yes,
I would say stick with the old school
Stick with the older one?
Yes, that's my opinion.
All right. Remember, this one will have a shiny cover over the front of it as well. So you won't see the like the wrinkle material.
Whew, it's hotter than a bananas peppers out here.
A bananas peppers?
Yeah.
All right, so let us know. Vote down below. We want to hear your comments here.
Also, reminder, Lake George Americade is coming up very, very quickly.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. Make your plans. Meet us up there.
Come see us.
Come see us.
We'll be there we'll be at Shepherd Park all day Friday, and throughout the week we'll be around. But Shepherd Park will be there for their Uncommon Collective Bike Show. Yep. Awesome.
I'll be races.
Yes.
Which Eric is going to participate.
I hope so. Yeah. And Tanya will be, I believe, emceeing it on the microphone because she loves a good microphone, and I'll be one of the judges of the bike show. So our bikes have no chance of winning because it's okay because we'll be involved in it. So that's not fair.
I don't think you should be a judge then. Because I mean, she.
Yeah, she may. And then also my dad's bike will be there to the Whiskey Fire Road Guide. So come see.
Papa Jim's coming all because we're going.
That's it.
He's like, cancel my plans, I'm going.
I'm going. So come see all three of the bikes that we pumped out this winter out of our garage. It's going to be epic.
A big cheers!
Cheers.
And as always,
Thanks for watching, guys.
stay tuned for the next one.